Hey babes, it's Shaneri here. So I'm in the kitchen getting ready to make some noodles. Whew, but guys, today has just been one of those days. Anyway, it's got a little bit of an overcast, so that's why it's a little bit dark. First of all, it's October. I'm really fucking mad right now. And you know, whenever it comes around that time, like, I don't have any ghost stories or anything. I'm always telling y'all, beware of people, because fuck ghosts. People, like the ones who are actually walking around, those humans, those are the ones that you have to be scared of and keep that guard up. Whoop. So this is more of like, you know how you always see, you know, how to start a YouTube channel, or, you know, we talk about money on YouTube and all that stuff. What they really need to do is start making how to mentally prepare yourself for YouTube, especially if you are a girl, because y'all, some of the bitch ass fuckery that we have to deal with and just straight up fakeness, it's unbelievable. And this is not one of those things where like, oh, I hate your eyeshadow palette, that people are always getting so up in arms. It's like, these girls don't even, they're not making it physically. They're just putting their name on a product that they may or may not believe in. You know what I mean? It's just not that. I don't even give a fuck about that. It does not determine whether my day goes bad or not. This video is about the fucking fake bitches that I've had to deal with in the last, I would have to say, like 6 months. You guys would not even believe it. So if you're new to my channel, hey, and don't forget to subscribe. If you like this type of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down below. Now listen, when you are on social media, period, you are opening yourself up to scrutiny and criticism. It's even if you're a person who only has 25 Facebook friends, if you post a picture of yourself giving birth, or your new baby, or your new job, even if you post, it's my birthday, thank you for all your warm wishes, you have just stepped into the passive aggressive fake bitch arena of social media. Like, so I'm wondering, should I say names in this video, or should I wait for a separate video addressing these dumb people that I'm talking about? Because I know these people by like a first name basis, and that's how we kind of had a little like rapport. I don't know, but you know what, maybe I'll just do a separate video just straight up calling these dumb ass people out. And you guys know what, this was honestly, one of these things was inspired by a person that I watch called Purely Pina on YouTube. Her name is Barbie Pina. I'll link her videos down below, but pretty much she's always just being like honest about things. Now, being real doesn't mean that you're the loudest person or that you talk the most shit. That is not being real. Being real is being real and just being honest with yourself. Some of these people on here, like, they honestly are just lying about a lot of shit, and it does not matter to me. But the problem is that you brought me in, and bitch, I'm gonna bring myself out, because I do drama for my I have enough shit going on in my life that I'm very honest about, because that's the best way that I know how to go about it. Because if anybody tries to out me, bitch, I've already outed myself, and that's the way I've always lived my life. I'm very honest about things in my life, because you could try to use it against ammo, but you can't use ammo when I have no problem with these things that you're trying to use ammo against. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so first up is collabing with other YouTubers, companies, whatever. The lighting is weird, so sorry about that. First of all, it is a fucking lose-lose situation. If you get invited to collab and if you ask someone to collab, it's a fucking lose-lose. If you ask someone to collab and they ignore your request, that's a problem for a lot of people. But if you say no, which you're responding, it's like, why the fuck are you saying no? Are you too good? In most cases, yes. Okay, yes, I'm too fucking good. Yes, okay, are you happy? No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, in most cases, it's like, first of all, you posted one video and you keep deleting them. You only have like 30 subscribers, and me and you have never talked in our entire lives. Now, when I first started off on YouTube, I did not understand collabing. I started a year ago. And within the first like 3 months, my entire comment section was filled with like for like, sub for sub, and that's what we were doing. And people would randomly just say, hey, you want to collab? Now, I was not an avid YouTube watcher, so I didn't understand what collabing meant. I just thought, oh, okay, so do we just post a video of each other and then we just shout each other out? Like, how does that go? Before I watched YouTube, I thought collabing was just best friends who got together and they had chemistry. That's just what I thought. I didn't know that you pick people based off of subscriber bases. I didn't know that, but now I fucking do. And I'm saying all this for a reason. And I'm not talking about the people that I've already collabed with, guys. Everybody who you see in my videos who I've collabed with, I've loved working with them. That's why the video is still up. I have no reason to keep up people who I don't fucking like. Believe that. I will take down a video so quickly. I am fully aware that there are social media ships, situationships, just fake shit that people do, like fake relationships, breaking up, getting back together, faking, just all that stuff. I am fully aware of that, but that is not the situation that I have ever had going on ever for my channel. So whenever people talk about trying to get views, I'm like, bitch, I will show you trying to get views. I have real crazy situations that I can't even talk about to the, you know, to the thing is done. So anyway, we're talking about collabs. So, you know, you find somebody. Now, I did not know that it was like a social climbing type of thing. Like back in May when I had a pretty large like jump in my channel because people were latching on, wanting to see the drama or whatever, a lot of people were hitting me up for collabs. Now, they had no idea of me. They barely watched me, like blah, blah, blah. And we were like, okay, we're gonna put this video out. I didn't know. So now I got it at the time, and I even asked people and they were like, sure, it's okay, I don't need to collab with you anymore. So I totally get like the fucking fakeness, like word of mouth, even like sitting down actually planning out a video. I totally get how people can do that and how people do that. So this one girl in particular, she recently made a video about me, which we'll get on all that shit later on. But this was like a couple months ago, guys, not even worth going to go look for. And she was like, number one, this dumb bitch, like this girl is like, I hate even saying this about women because I'm not gonna say I'm a feminist, but I use common sense, which people don't like to use. This girl, dumb as rocks, like straight up. This girl, something was honestly off with her. Like, you throw her in a pit full of lollipops and she'll come out sucking her thumb. She's that type of chick, just to be honest with y'all. And back then I was just making like lots of story times and like little vlogs. At the time my channel was growing and I would talk about sugar baby stuff. This girl, she would watch my videos and she was like, oh, we have similar content. Now when I first saw her, I thought she was a big YouTuber. That's what I thought. And back then, come on, you have like under 1,000, you think anybody's big at that point. So when I saw her, she had like 4,000, 5,000. I thought it was the girl who I was talking about. But when I went to the girl's channel, I was like, oh, no, you are not who I was talking about. But I still subbed to her and I still would watch her. Her videos were only like 3 minutes and they were crazy. Y'all, I'm not playing. This girl would be like, for 3 minutes in a video. She would take showers with her bra and underwear, high grandma underwear on. And she would just comment. And so we were commenting on each other's videos, but I really was not watching her like that. And I'll be very honest with you. And that's what you get. Like, do not be, I want to tell y'all, do not be too nice to people until like for a while, because people take fucking advantage of you. Okay, so a year ago, actually a year and more ago, she wrote me just a random comment, which mind y'all, I had just gotten my channel, so I was getting a lot of comments like this, like, oh, we need to collab, we should blah, 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 we should do this. And so I'd be like, oh my gosh, girl, yes. Y'all, I have gotten like 300 we should collab comments. I have gotten so many emails, okay, probably like 50, okay, but you know what I mean. And I've gotten so many emails saying we need to collab. And honestly, now I just ignore it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. I don't give a fuck if you make a video about me because I won't do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it if I don't want to. That's just not really my style. You know what I'm saying? And I get it too, because I was once a smaller YouTuber who would ask people for collabs because I thought that was just the thing to do. But now it's like, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. Like, I would much rather us be cool with each other and vibe and then make a well-meshed collab than to just say, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's just what I would prefer now. But even if somebody turns me down or does not, or they just ignore my email, which people don't even turn down, they just usually just ignore the email, I am not going to take that bad and I am not going to bash them in a video. I'm not a fucking bitch and I'm an adult. So I went to her channel, I was not feeling her, but I didn't say nothing about it. She would disappear and she would not like return all the comments. And then my channel ended up surpassing her. Like, even though she was at like 4,000 or 5,000, I thought she was like a really big channel. I mean, she was still there. Even at this point, she still has that many subscribers and it's been a year and a half. She's honestly, so I mean, and I wasn't really basing it off of that. Like, I would have totally collabed with her back then, but I honestly was not feeling her content. But anyway, she wrote it in one comment that we should collab, and it was just a comment. She made no effort to email me. She did tell me in another comment, she was like, hey, what if we did something like a boob contest? And I was like, girl, that is not the direction that my channel is going in, and it just isn't. So what are you gonna do about it? So Fast forward, I saw that she was living in and out of hotels after her fiance broke up with her. So I ended up emailing her. No, I messaged her on YouTube because she would not answer her emails, and I was just letting her know, hey girl, just thinking about you, making sure everything's okay. She never emailed me, and I would comment a few times on her videos. She would never respond back, which was cool. But then she would always randomly write me back, and one day she was like, my cat died and blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, that sounds like a bad date answer, my cat died. She commented another time and I responded back, but that was just usual. At that point, my channel had grown tremendously. That was like a few months ago. It was at 30,000. Back then I was at 900, so it's like you're getting more comments and you're not on there as much. Honestly, I was on YouTube a lot because I was trying to learn. This girl randomly makes a video talking about I faked my abortion. And I've seen other people comment that, and I'm like, okay, whatever, good you think that, but if I faked it, why are you mad then? Like, why are you, anyway, she says I faked it. Then she gets mad because I change my username sometimes. Guys, I do that all the time, and I'm actually getting ready to do it for Halloween. A little festivities, because I'm not decorating this season probably. And then this girl goes on to say that like she would always write me and I didn't like console her when her cat died. I'm like, you sound like a petty, pathetic ass bitch. And for you to go on and make a video about me and some other girl, like, you're fucking pathetic. I didn't even see it coming. I was still subscribed to her, so I just randomly watched her video of me. And then somebody commented and was like, hey, your girl made a video about you. And I was like, Kim? And there saw that bullshit, and I just unsubscribed from her. Anyway, next came an array of emails being fucking fake. The bitch knew she was wrong, and she can't type and she can't spell, and I'm just over it. But this is just a warning to y'all. If you want to collab with somebody, send them an email. Send them a comment and be more thorough about it. And if they say no, don't get fucking butthurt. You look like a dumb bitch. You look spiteful. You look angry. You look like a loser. You look like a sore loser. Just move on and go on to the next person. I don't care about you, boo. Like, it was not that deep and you went missing for months. So keep that pushing. Okay, so second collab. This girl, what is her name? I have to yawn because she's so fucking irrelevant. But she went and she emailed me back in like March, April, I don't know. She's also in the Houston area. She was trying to vibe like that. I was not interested. This girl's channel had been up for years, and she had been doing like natural videos and then like some interracial videos. And like she barely did any story times, and then she was religious. Like, the thing is that when she emailed me under like an anonymous moniker. So another piece of advice, guys, if you want to email somebody about a collab and you're serious, you need to use your real username. And like, it was just the most random email. I already was not interested. Now, this could have been some random email that was like, oh, do you want to do a collab with Irrelevant? And I'll be like, I don't know, because I don't even know if this is your real email. You know what I mean? There was no signature. It was just like blah, blah, blah. Then she writes me on Instagram. Now, this is way back in March for not asking me, hey, I emailed you the other day. Her Instagram had 3 followers, 2 pictures, and it had like just been made. Like, you can tell the first picture was posted like 3 days ago. So I'm like, who are you? Like, no way. And now, I mean, the message was deleted after I said, what is your channel? And it like, usually if you have a YouTube channel, it'll at least be in your description bar because that's what you're serious about. If you're serious about your website, I'm most likely not going to collab with you because you should be more serious about your YouTube because it would be in your description box. She had nothing. It was like God first, an emoji, and then it had like the date of her relationship. Anyway, that profile is not there anymore. So I was like, okay, you're obviously not serious about your channel. Once again, you have like 1,000 subscribers and we don't talk about nothing that's the same. It would be different if me and her did the same thing. Story times, talking about real life things that are going on with me, something on the lines of that, like money. That's what I pretty much talk about on my channel. But no, this girl doesn't do none of that. She doesn't even vlog. Like, she did like one vlog like months ago when she was talking shit about somebody. Oh yeah, and then she's like this Christian-based person whose channel turned into a gossiping channel where she doesn't even gossip, guys. This girl is fucking filth. Like, now she's just the filth of all dog filth people. So it's like, okay, you're a shit-talking Christian maniac who wants to collab. Okay, bye. So then she starts in a barrage of any little thing I would do, she would make a video about me. And it's like obvious that she's fucking crazy because I'm not getting any hate from the girl or any of her fans. so-called fans, she started becoming obsessed, and she tried to take it off of YouTube. I even told the girl, I was like, girl, this is making you look bad, not me. You look like a hating ass fan. And then she made multiple like profiles, like different profiles, and I caught her one time because in my YouTube, it was showing up as her commenting, but when I would reply to the link, it was another thing. It was like another profile showing her second one. You know, sometimes when you reply to somebody or something and like their two YouTubes will show up, like you reply to them and it'll be a different profile, but then they'll say, oh yeah, that's me, I don't know what's going on. That's what happened with her. So this girl has like 12 different YouTubes, and then she probably has subscribed to me, and it's been the same amount of dislikes immediately whenever I post a video. So girl, you look, you're not fooling no damn body. As much as you try, you and your little old lady gang on your channel, you know who the fuck you are. You have really tried it and you failed, like 100% completely fucking failed. And on top of that, she's trying to make money. Like, she has a grapevine. Like, that's like when you make money on YouTube, and you're trying to make money off of gossip videos where you are obsessed with me and Trisha Paytas. Anyway, you look fucking pathetic, and you look like you have issues, like attachment type of issues. I would get that checked out, and there's no way you're functioning in society without any assistance. You're definitely getting a check. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, okay? So yeah, guys, that's pretty much, this topic was on collaborations and fake ass YouTube people, and to watch out for them. Honestly, instead of making videos on how to prepare for YouTube, honestly, people need to make videos to how to mentally prepare for YouTube instead of how to start a YouTube channel. People think that you just get on here and you just start making money. For some people, that definitely happens, especially with the influence of social media and people having like large Instagram followers, and they just latch onto them and they're making money because of their following or whatever they're known for. But when you get on YouTube and you start mingling with people, you're gonna see a lot of problems. That's why a lot of people who do YouTube, they want to fucking kill themselves. Like, a lot of people, a lot of big YouTubers who are making a lot of money, you'll see them popping a Xanax just to get on a plane, just to go do a meetup, like barely making it, drinking a lot, going out, buying all this shit because they're trying to fill a void. A lot of people on here are fucked up, and they make videos so that it can fill some type of void in their life. A few tips that I'm gonna give you guys if you're starting a YouTube channel, honestly, is to just be honest. If you don't want something out there, don't fucking put it out there. And if you're not ready to put your life out there, don't. And on top of that, if you're gonna do one subject, don't start your channel off with something and then end with something else. Like, that's what I did, and I know that it doesn't work, but I still do it because I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I started talking about chemicals and now I'm talking about lipstick. I don't care. And the reason why I'm telling you guys not to do that is because people who are watching in the beginning, if they're not really invested in you or interested in what you're talking about, it's like you're starting a whole new channel every single time you start a new subject. Like, the people who would watch me because they wanted to see me talk about sugar baby stuff, they are not really watching that much because I don't talk about that anymore. Then people expect for me to talk about money in every single video, and I don't do that. So it's like every time there's a different subject of a video, you'll notice it gets more views because that's what they like. But I don't give a fuck. This channel is called Chinyereogazi, and this is all about me, and I can't help it. Like, if I was a makeup channel, you're not gonna see me talking about money or men. You know what I mean? But this is just me, and this is, and I know obviously what works, but I don't do it. And if that doesn't get the views, then it just doesn't get the views. Now, whenever people comment and ask me for advice, I always tell them, like, stay on subject. Stay on subject, don't get off subject. Like, don't start talking about something new. As a viewer, people don't really understand that human beings are complex. We are multifaceted, and we talk about different stuff every day. Like, we don't go our entire life talking about one thing. So when they watch you on YouTube, they're like, what the fuck? You talk about other stuff? Oh, I don't like that. Because as a viewer, you are stuck on one thing, and you don't know that people in real life actually talk about other things in their real life. So it's weird for you to see them stepping out of the bounds, and you don't want to watch that because you subscribe to them for one thing. Well, bitch, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. So anyway, this rant has gone on long enough. Honestly, the next video, I have to say names, because if the person crosses the line, I'm putting a nail in the coffin. The only reason why I haven't really done much is because, and it's not my ex-roommate, for people who think that, no, you, like, if you watch me, you would know that. It's just because when you know you have like a bigger following, you don't do things because people expect you to not do them. So yeah, if you join YouTube and you think it's all roses and whatever, it honestly, it can be. But if you're scared of being talked about and blah blah blah, boo, if you cannot stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. Like, if you think that if you see another YouTuber getting talked about during video, if you think they're scrawled up in a corner and they're really fazed by it and a bunch of people talking shit online, boo, you are in the wrong thing. We know people are talking about us. We put ourselves out there, and sometimes other people put us out there, and that's just what it is. And we don't fucking care. We have to keep going because some of us make a living off of this, and we don't fucking care. Once again, like, emphasis on the we don't fucking care. We have to live our lives. You're just giving us power, more followers. And a lot of times you're not giving us any haters, because once they come to us and they see it's not a problem, there's nothing wrong with us, they're like, huh, I'll just keep watching. Like the girl who made videos about me, I would get comments, a few comments, because ain't nobody fucking with that girl like that. This girl ain't shit, and her following are a bunch of old hating ass ladies, so believe me, you know what I mean? But the few people that would trickle in and say, when watch me, like, they would just be like, oh, you're not bad. I thought I wasn't gonna like you, but I like you. So thumbs up, Mrs. She will be referred to as Yawn from now on until I'm ready to out the bitch. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.